Hey guys, what's up? It's Vicious here, and today I'll be sharing with you guys the most disgusting exploit that's ever been inside Pokemon Go. And I am not kidding when I say that. This is by far the dumbest exploit that's ever been found. Hopefully, after this tutorial, you'll be able to abuse it as well. If I did, in fact, help you use this tutorial, then make sure to drop a like, comment down below if it worked for you, and also fucking subscribe. Thank you. And also, before that, quick sponsor, Privacy Portal. If you want a rooted device, click the link down in the description, 10% off with code VICIOUS. Let's go straight into the video. Now, what is this exploit? This exploit will basically allow you to get infinite candy, XL candy, as well as mega and primal energy. So, what does it involve? It involves 3 different applications that I'm using currently, but only like 2 are required, and 1 if you have a lot of persistence. It does require a rooted phone. It works with PG Sharp, but I mean, I'm not going to teach that because PG Sharp sucks. And so it requires a rooted device. And you know what the best thing about, guys, this exploit is? It's free. It's free. You don't actually need to pay for any of this stuff. So yeah, as you can see here, it's pretty disgusting. Yeah, this is a non-legendary. Obviously, it's going to get a ton. So yeah, I mean, it farms XL candy like never before, right? So yeah, let's get straight into the tutorial. So for this application, you're gonna need 3 different apps. And the first one would be I guess you need the Pokemon basic app, right? The second one you're gonna need is OP AutoClicker. As you can see here on the screen, OP AutoClicker can be downloaded from the Play Store. The next thing you're gonna need is GPS Joystick by the App Ninjas, I think, on the Play Store, and that is this app right here. Now this app is used with a lot of spoofers, used in conjunction with a lot of spoofers like Pokemon, as well as PG Tools and Shungo. So it wouldn't be very surprising if you didn't have this as well already if you spoof on a rooted device. But you really don't need to change anything. The only thing that you need to change is the only thing that you actually have to change is the route that you're walking. So very quickly, we're going to do that. All you want to do actually is go to GPX import export. You're going to import, and then you're basically going to import a file that is linked on my Discord, and then you just have to export it into the GPS joystick, and you'll be able to run it. I'll be uploading the GPX file to the Discord, and it's also going to be linked down in the description below to download, or I'll try to. If it's not there, then you have to come to the Discord. But anyway, once you have set that route, all you have to do is click on the route. The route is, for me, it's called swag. Simply makes sense, right? And then all you have to do is click start. Right. Now once you start the route, it's basically a route between the first part of a route and the end of a route, right? So something that you should notice here, we're going to ignore this auto clicker for a second. As you can see here, it says route was paused. This actually will happen quite frequently. And the way you can do that is you can just get closer to the route and then simply click sort of resume, and it'll just work. So as you can see here, right, this is the start of the route. When I click fast forward, it'll go to almost to the end of the route. This is basically the end of the route. It's got a PokéStop there, so I think that's why the route was created here. So it'll skip straight to the end of the route. Now the exploit is very weird because for some reason, when you're on a route, it doesn't count the walking speed for a completion. So you basically just get to constantly do the route basically as fast as your phone can let you. The faster the device you have, the more you're going to be able to use this exploit. So basically, if you're doing this manually, all you want to do is click the fast forward button, as you can see, and just go back and forth. And that's all you're doing. And that will give you points on this. So as you can see here, your total travel distance is 942.7 out of 19 kilometers. If we click this a few more times, it's actually going to go up. Or it should. Okay, why is it broken? Hello? Okay, yeah. So it takes a bit. It can be a bit strenuous on the game if you're constantly clicking. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, why is it broken? Anyway, whatever. As you can see, it works, right? Like we've clicked it quite a few times, and basically what you want to do is you want to keep it from teleporting or you want to keep it teleporting back to the start, to the back, to the start, to the back. And the best way that you can do this without using your hands is an auto clicker, and that's where OP auto clicker comes in. So OP auto clicker is a very easy to use application. All you have to do is allow it. You have to allow it in the accessibility options. It's very simple. You'll figure it out. So you allow it to work, and then you click settings, and these are the settings you want: 300 milliseconds delay before executing the next click, and then 80 milliseconds to make sure that the press registers. So yeah, 80 milliseconds. So that's 3 seconds. It's not 3 seconds, is it? No, it's 0.3 seconds per click, and then 0.08 seconds per click time. So we're going to click save, and you're going to drag this little target thing over the fast forward button, and then you're going to click start. And then it's just going to run. And it's perfect. You don't have to do anything now. You just sit back, relax, chill out, have a good day. Maybe grab some water, have a drink. And it's done. You're basically done. Now, I did mention that there's a way to make this more efficient, of course, right? Of course there is. So, how can you make your phone faster at doing this? One thing that I found, which was the technique that I enjoy the most, I feel, is since I have a pro subscription to Pokemon, I can, in fact, use some of their modules. So what do their modules have? Now, one of the modules that I've been using is incognito mode, just so it doesn't show my name on screen, which is fantastic. But this one is really, really good. Performance mode reduces lag and overheating by decreasing visual quality and effects, which means that your phone's going to be able to handle more inputs, so more clicks, and it's going to load for less time, which means you can complete more routes, right? And then the other final one is Tamagotchi, which is really good because it automatically feeds your buddy whenever it's hungry. Now, why is this a good thing? So it also opens your gifts, and it plays and takes snapshots and battles with you. So why is this good? So one thing to note, right, is because we are farming your buddy for candies right here, one thing that you need to know is that because, okay, we need to resume this. Yeah, thank you. One thing that you need to know is that since we're farming buddy candies right here, if your buddy takes a puffin or is excited, they're basically going to half the time or half the distance that they have to walk to get a candy. So essentially, if you're able to feed and get your Pokemon excited, you're going to generate 2 times candy return the second you get it to that excited point. So for everyone with a lot of berries out there, this is the perfect exploit. You farm a bunch of berries, you let it run overnight, you'll actually come back to maxed out XL candy, maxed out energy, and it'll be great. I think my highest record for legendary XLs would be 120 XLs per hour, and that is with everything going right, including a cooling pad under my phone to make sure it didn't overheat. And yeah, I don't know. It's a really good exploit. And hopefully Niantic doesn't patch it, but now it's public. So, abuse it while you can. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.